Budget Blinds. Visit their showroom or call today for a free in-home consultation.
All right, Moses, it was a long break for the ladies Rustlers basketball team, but they did manage to keep their record perfect in their first game back.
Yes, it was although a little tough for this team. You got to remember, this is their first games a pair last weekend after the break. And certainly the legs were a little slow, so they finally got them under them. And now they shift their focus to Concordia this weekend. And as Brett Morton reports, the team is looking for a much better start versus the Thunder.
Just being ready to go before tip-off. I think it all starts in the warm-up and being mentally ready. I think we came out just a bit sluggish and tired, but that all starts in the warm-up. But like I said, once we got that, our mojo and our groove past the second half, we locked down defensively. And once we locked down defensively, we're pretty much unstoppable.
I think we're just getting back into rhythm where we were in the first semester. Saturday, we played much better defensively. I was happy with where we're at. Fouled a little too much, but it's kind of like a 6-week process to get ready for playoffs, and we're almost starting from scratch, essentially.
The Rustlers swept the Thunder in their first meeting of the season, but know if they stick to their game plan, they will be successful once again.
Just locking down on their driving, because they are a quick team, and notifying the shooters. They have their leading scorer takes most of their shots. So if we lock down defensively on her and force everyone, lock down everyone defensively on their driving, and force them to take tough shots, then we'll be fine.
They got their point guard back, which makes them a little better. We only beat them by 4 in their house, so that was our closest game this year. So hopefully the girls remember that. It was a little bit of a matchup problem. We came back here the next night and won by about 12. So it is a team that plays well against us, so we need to be playing extremely well this weekend.
The Rustlers have a couple of injuries, but are ready for the challenges that they will face.
I thought we got put in some situations from Augustana that we responded to well, and this weekend at Concordia we're going to face some adversity. We got a couple nicks already in our lineup that we might have to juggle some things. So anytime you face adversity, it's good for you heading down the stretch.
The Rustlers are in Edmonton on Friday and wrap up the home and home on Saturday at Lakeland Gym. Brett Morton, Newcap Sports.
All right, well, the accolades continue to pile up for a Bonneville Pontiac's defenseman, that is Brinson Pasichnuk. This week, the NHL released its Central Scouting midterm rankings, and the D-man is only one of 2 players from the CJHL on that list.
Being not a major junior guy or playing college right now, it's a bit harder to get exposure. So knowing the scouts are coming to a smaller league like the AJHL is to watch you is pretty incredible, and I've been in shock ever since it's really happened. It's been pretty amazing.
Pasichnuk is ranked 147th for North American skaters. The 18-year-old has exceeded expectations this season. He has 46 points in 40 games so far. He played on the 2015 World Junior A Hockey Challenge, winning gold for Team Canada West. Now it's announced that he'll suit up for the 2016 CJHL Prospects game.
I honestly don't even know what to say. I've never dreamed anything like this to happen, and it's finally starting to become a reality. So I'm just trying to stay even keel, just keep focusing on the season, but just knowing that it's such a great honor and such a cool recognition of that happening. Yeah, obviously it's on my mind. It's on everyone's mind that is on that draft list. Obviously be so cool to have your name called, saying that you've been selected from a team, but you can't think too far ahead. You got to just continue to do what you do that has got you that far, and if you do that, you should be good, and just leave nothing on the table and know at the end of it that you've given everything you possibly can to get drafted, and that's how I'm thinking about it.
Now, if Pasichnuk does get drafted, he'll be the first Pontiac to do so. The other players that actually played for the Pontiacs weren't actually drafted, but actually called up from their farm teams. The CJHL Prospects game is on the 26th of January in Surrey, BC. How about some games going on tonight? This one, Bantam hockey style. It's the Lloydminster Foremost Heat, who are in Leduc to take on the Tarpon Oil Kings. A win could put the Heat 1 point back of the PAC Saints for first place in the Charger North Division.